Cherokee. Walkway Fury, shout out to
Dank
Heb hem.
Nein,
Das funktioniert
das
nicht.
funktioniert nicht, weil wir
babies on the other side over there. Little ones. Oh, yeah.
you know, we have to snap in curtains.
Sunny and warm. Did they mind? Put the pillow to see if you
Thank you.
You are my sunshine.
Probably how this temple was before the Spaniards come here and they destroy it. So the temple of Viracocha. So Viracocha was the main god. You see these round foundations. So those were the pillars who were supporting the roof. So here you can see another type of architecture. That means Incas were not building just temples of cities with stone. Also they were building with adobe mud bricks. But what happened with the rest of the buildings that they did with adobe mud bricks? The erosion. Besides that the Spaniards destroyed, the erosion like the rain, the wind, the sun destroyed. So Raqchi is the name of this complex. Here the temple. Over there the residential area. And at the other side the storage house area. The Inca Empire was divided in 4 states. Cusco was the center. Cusco was the capital. So from Cusco going to the north was the Chinchaysuy. Now we are on the way to south, to the Collasuy. If we go on that way, behind of these mountains, is the Antisuyo, where is the jungle area. And if we go on that way, behind of these mountains, it's the Conti suyo, where is the Pacific Ocean. So the city, this city, it was located right in a very strategical location. I mean, this city is located between these four regions. So what the Incas did it here, they built one of the administrative cities. Being as one of the main administrative city, what they did it, they protect so well this city. How? Have you been in China?
Yeah.
The Great Wall?
Yeah.
Well, it's not the Great Wall, but it looks like. See, on the top to the hill. If you keep going to the right-hand side, the wall is still continue. So this was so well protected. And on this picture, you can see the wall, the defense wall. Can you see?
Yeah.
So they were protecting so well the city, where the higher class and where the storage houses were. See, here the temple. Here is the temple. The living area here. The living area. And the storage houses here. So the storage houses were built the round shape. But in Machu Picchu, in Ollantaytambo, we saw storage houses, but not with the round shape, or with a square or a rectangular shape. Why here they built with round shape or circular shape? Do you have any idea? This shape, the Incas adopted from Tiahuanacos. We are on the way to Tiahuanacos. So they started to put in practice with this shape because they were losing less material and more room to store the food. So in this village, my friends, the Incas were getting different kinds of food. Were coming from these 4 different regions. Also, from there were coming fish. From there, because the Pacific Ocean is on that direction. No Lima, Lima it's farther, and Lima it's on the north. And we are on the way to the south. So there is a map of the empire. See, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. So the Inca Empire arrived. The red line, it's one of the royal house. So the royal house was linking these countries. So who was this guy? This guy was one of the runner messengers that were called the Chasquis. And the Chasquis were working like a pony express. What I want to mean, every 5 miles they were being related by another one. The Spaniards mentioned about this guy. Thanks to this guy, the king who was living in Cusco was able to eat fresh fish from the Pacific Ocean. From the Pacific Ocean. Lima, it's by here. Lima. But going a little bit farther to the south, Arequipa must be by here. And Cusco, here.
Short, not so long.
So there were trails crossing the mountains. So every 5 miles, these people were being related by another one. And another one, another one. So they were carrying always this small bag. Friends who were yesterday with me in the morning tour, Pedro, do you remember Pedro? He was having a small bag to put a lot of coca leaves. So the Chasquis were working with coca leaves. And holding a conch shell or conch fish. Once that they were approaching to the cities, so they started to play the shell, sending the message, announcing that he was arriving to the city. One of the runner messenger who was living by here, or was waiting for him by here, must be ready to catch the information or the fish and catch it. Okay, questions?
How many hours did it take from the ocean to
So the information that the Spaniards said that these people used to catch the fish at the end of the day. That means after 5 p.m. So once that they catch the fish, they were put in the basket, and then all night they were running
In the dark.
in the dark,
In the dark.
in the dark,
Moonlight.
with moonlight,
Oh,
basically with moonlight.
How much fish are you talking about?
Not too much.
Not too much.
Just for the king, not for the everybody. No, just for the king. Obviously for his wife, his sons, but not for everybody. If not, it could be too heavy. So not too much.
did the king pay them for that? Did the king pay those runners for doing that? Or they were just doing it because they
It's the king, you know.
had to do it?
It's the king. They have to do it. And the king was considered the son of the sun.
So when they left in the evening at 5, what time were they at the palace?
In the morning, early in the morning. That is, well, I was mentioning about the Inca Trail, right? 25 miles. So the highest point is almost 14,000 feet. So going this way. There is a marathon competition nowadays. Very professional. Well, these guys were professionals, athletics.
Yeah.
So the first marathon competition was in 1998 on the Inca Trail. The record was 3 hours 45 minutes.
Oh, 26 miles. Regular marathon length?
So who made that record? Chinese. Chinese guy, a professional. 3 years after, a porter wearing on sandals like this
Oh, no.
broke the record. 3 hours and 25 minutes without water. The runner, the professional runner with camelback. This porter without water, just with coca.
Oh, is that allowed?
3 hours and 25 minutes. So this could be the better example in order to start to talk about this guy. So in the flat area, they were able to run more than 12 miles. But the mountains every 5 miles. Another question?
And so there was no drug test.
I am planning to break the record. No question.
The wall, is that rebuilt, or is that the way the Incas built the
This?
inside of the wall? Yes.
Well, part of this they were planning to rebuild because it's cement.
Okay.
But the foundation is original.
How would the Incas done the middle? Just thrown stuff in with
middle
mud and
is-
stuff?
So yeah, the other stuff, but always concave and convex.
Okay.
Always.
Even in the middle?
Even. Another question.
This is
so
lava?
big.
Yes, it's a volcanic. There is a volcano.
Oh.
And on the way, later, before that we are gonna get La Raya, I'm gonna show you a small volcano that the water is coming out. And some local people go there and they put a egg,
And they boil it.
and they make the hard-boiled egg.
Oh, no way.
And there is a hot spring there. Okay, so my friends, you can go to explore that area. You have 20 minutes. That means noon, 12 o'clock.